Higgins is off the line. Without a co-driver, this is a unique challenge. They've both spent countless hours on the mountain in preparation. Higgins is flying as he passes the radar, clocking 116 miles per hour. A new speed trap record. Back at the bottom of the mountain, the two 800-horsepower hill climb cars between Higgins and Pastrana have departed up the hill. A 3-minute window is all the time left between Pastrana and the mountain. With no split times to know what his teammate is doing. That's because this mountain is anything but forgiving. Over 100 years ago, before the Indy 500 or Pikes Peak hill climb were born, the first Mount Washington hill climb took place. It started with steam power and grew from there. Today, a variety of classes run the mountain. Some just for the challenge. Others for class victory. And a few aspire to owning the record. And while Pikes Peak may finish at a higher altitude, Mount Washington has a more complex and challenging path to its peak. Everyone who is here knows there's a possibility that they won't succeed. Back on board with Higgins, his run has reached fever pitch. David's focus on each corner is critical. His teammate behind him, he'll set the benchmark time for the record today.
And there's a lot of corners that look very, very similar. When we did it with pace notes before with a co-driver, and we know exactly where we're going to go, exactly where we're going to turn. Now you've got to do it on your own. Some of these corners, it might be a high-speed fourth gear corner. It could also be one that's like a really slow third gear corner. So now I'm trying to do everything that I've taught myself not to do over the last 20 years of rallying. You know, forget what the pace note call was, but look at landmarks where things change and where, you know, marker posts where the marshals are, and try and get some visuals from this.
David clears the tree line. He's more than halfway up and on track to shave nearly 30 seconds off the record.
In one of the practices, I had like an overflow of an oil pipe that was leaking and it was burning. And the second my mind started to think about what's that smell, I stopped remembering where the road was. Where in a rally situation, you've always got the reminder of the road there. I've got to really ignore everything else around me and just stay in the focus, stay in the zone of the road.
This could be the run that rewrites the history books. But it's not meant to be. David's unhurt, but his record attempt is over.